Since childhood, we've been listening to our moms yelling at us, asking us to finish that glass of milk, or telling us, "Doodh khatam karke jao." I believe in many households, even now, drinking milk is a compulsion. Human beings are the only species who continue to drink milk into their adulthood, even after being weaned. Now, there is a lot of research and a lot of debate going on that cows are injected with hormones like estrogen and bovine growth hormone to increase the milk production. And they're given a lot of antibiotics to keep them away from infections. So, can you believe this is the kind of milk that we are putting into our body? Earlier, if we look at our grandparents or even our parents, they never heard too much of being lactose intolerant. But now we see more and more people being lactose intolerant, having IBS, having hormonal imbalance, PCOS, PCOD. So imagine a person who's having hormonal imbalance and is trying to cure himself with a lot of medication, but you're constantly slapping yourself with this kind of milk. Again, you're putting in external hormones into your system. So do you think you're really going to be cured? That's a big question, right? So let me give you an example about my client who had very high cholesterol. He had very high inflammation markers, a lot of mucus secretion, and a lot of congestion. So his milk allergy test he had done, and that was completely normal. So I asked him to go dairy-free for a month. And you won't believe, within a week, the mucus secretion and the cough completely vanished. And within a month, the cholesterol and inflammation markers completely came down. So sometimes it's not about the amount of medication you're taking, but even eliminating a particular food that is messing up with your system is just enough to give you a good relief. So if you have not done a milk allergy test, do a milk allergy test. Now, as I have shared this example, it may not be prominent to show on your report, but it is causing some kind of uneasiness in your body, or you're always getting cold and cough, and when you're on medication it seems fine, but the minute you stop you again start getting it. So just remove dairy, and within a week you will notice the difference. Now, having said this, I don't mean that all of you have to go dairy free and you should stop taking milk. You can take milk and drink milk if you get it from an organic source. You get it from an organic source, there's no problem in taking the milk. Now, for those who have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, hormonal imbalance, acne, PCOS, PCOD, poor gut health, you should stop taking milk. Okay, opt for milk alternatives like soya milk, almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, oat milk. There are so many options available if you like drinking milk, so you can choose any one of these. If you are worried about the calcium content, what about calcium? So 100 ml of milk will give you approximately 120 milligrams of calcium. So you can opt for calcium alternatives like ragi. Ragi, that's nachni, excellent for your calcium content. Nachni bhakris are made, chapatis are made, laddus are made. So you can include and incorporate ragi in your diet. Green leafy vegetables, agathi leaves, you have fenugreek, methi leaves, colocasia leaves, amaranth leaves that are really good. Ajwain, 1 tablespoon of ajwain will approximately give you 105 milligrams of calcium. Okay, black sesame seeds, white sesame seeds, again 2 tablespoons of black sesame seeds would give you approximately 550 milligrams of calcium. So there are so many alternatives that you can get your calcium from. Legumes, lentils. So you don't have to rely on milk to get your calcium. So if you have been pushing your kids, drink milk, it's good in calcium, you really need to think about this right now. Make sure you get it from an organic source. So I really felt this piece of information was important and I should share it with you all. So that's why I hope this was very informative. And thank you for listening. Until we meet again, take care, bye bye, stay fit and stay healthy.